Hi there you guys, I'm Teddy from BijuTeo Beading, and in today's video I'm gonna be showing you how to make these beautiful earrings. And they are made only out of seed beads, and inside I put a 12mm bead. I will show you really easy step by step that even if you're a beginner you will be able to make them. And there is another thing that I could say, that you could use any size of bead inside, not only 12mm but smaller or bigger, by just increasing the number of beads you use here and making an experiment. Okay? So now, if you like what I'm showing you here, it's a good idea to subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified for my next free videos. And if you want to support me and make me do more tutorials, you could like, share and comment, and I promise I'll answer to all of your questions in the comments. And share in the social networks. You don't know how much you help me with this. And if you make beautiful jewelries following my tutorials, please share them on my Facebook page that I posted below this video. I will be so happy to see your creations. Okay guys, so for this video what I'm going to use are two colors of seed beads, and I'm using here 12mm bead, and I'm using two 8/0 beads. And what I want to tell you about this earring is that you could put even larger bead, not 12 but let's say 14mm, or you could put a smaller bead inside here by just reducing the number of beads you add here. And I will show you how I'm adding them in a minute. Okay, so this is about this bead, and here I'm using ear wires, two jump rings. I'm using 0.006 inches of beading thread, which is 0.15 in millimeters, and this is nymo. And I'm using pliers, I'm using scissors, and I'm using size 10 beading needle. And now I will put about half an arm span of thread on my needle, and I'll be back. And I want to tell you something. If you remember what I showed you in my last video, it was this pattern. And here I've noticed that when I add more beads it starts bending. That's why I decided to make a beaded bead out of it. Okay, so when I increase this flower pattern here, it becomes something like that. Okay, so now I will show you how I'm doing this and how I'm connecting all of those beads around this bead here. Okay, first I'm going to start by taking 8 of these beautiful red beads. Okay, and I have my 8 here. I'm sliding them down. I will stick my needle in my mat, and here I'm going to make a knot. And this is exactly what I showed you in my previous video. If you haven't watched it, I will put a link there at the eye icon if you want to see how it looks. Okay, and here I'm making a knot. Okay, now what I do next is that I go through some beads in this direction, like that. And now what I need to take are 13 beads. If you worry about the number 13, don't be, because I'm making a circle of total of 14 beads, and I will show you how. Okay, I have a total of 13 beads. Then I'm sliding them down, and when I go through this red one, I have a circle of 14 beads in total. Okay, this is what I have. And then guys, I'm going through my next red bead. Okay, just like that. Then I will take 8 beads. Okay, and I have my 8 here. And why I'm taking 8? Because here I will go through 5, and 8 plus 5, it makes 13. Some of my beads overlap. Okay, and when I pull, again here I have a circle of 14, because here I have 8, I go through 5 from my previous circle, and then I go through the 14th one. Then I'm going through the next red one. And guess what, here I will take 8 again. Okay, and I have 8, and I'm going through 5, and then through the 6th one, that is the red one, and I have 14 beads in total. Then I'm going through the next red bead, and again I will take 8. Okay, I have my 8. I'm going through 5 beads, okay, and through the 6th one, that is the red one, and I have 14 in total. Okay guys, here what I have are 1, 2, 3, 4 petals, and I will have 8 petals in total, because the number of petals is counted by the beads that I start with. So if I start with 8 beads, they will be 8. If I start with 6, they will be 6. Okay, now I will repeat this process of adding 8 beads and going through 5 and then through the 6th red one, and I will repeat it 3 more times, and when I'm up to here, when I should connect the last part of my flower, I will be back. Okay guys, and I repeated this process of adding 8 beads and going through 5 and then through the 6th one 3 more times. If you forgot how I did it, rewind this video and you will see how I'm doing this. Now it's time to connect my work here, okay? So in order to do this, I should go through this last red one, and here is the knot, that is why it's a little bit more difficult, but I will go anyway. If you need, you could use your pliers to do this. Okay, now I'm here, and what I should do here, instead of adding 8, because here my petals will meet, I will go through 5 beads like I did before. Then I will take 3 beads. So 5 plus 3, it's 8 again. Then I'm going through 8 more that are already there from my previous petal, because I'm making full circle. And then I'm going through the 6th one, and again 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 1, it makes 14. And my flower, it's not a flower, it's something like a cup, so it's closed, and there my bead will go inside. But before I put my bead, I have several things to do. Okay, I'm going through those beads here, then to the next 3 beads, taking just 1 red bead, going through the following 3, and I'm going to fill in these gaps here with beads. Okay, and I will continue this, and when I'm up to here, I'll be back to tell you what's coming up next. Okay guys, and I'm just adding my last bead here. Then I will go through my next beads, just like that. And here I'm going to make a knot. And I will make a knot by making a loop, and then going once, and then I'm going second time through this loop I've made, and I'm pulling, and I could repeat this process several more times, and when I'm ready I will cut my thread. Okay, and half of my bead is ready, and I will repeat this process. I will make another cup like this, but I won't cut my thread this time and I won't make knots, and I'll be back to show you how to connect them around this bead. Okay guys, and I repeated this process one more time, but this time I didn't cut this thread and I took a longer thread. Okay, now what I want to do is connect those two parts around my ball here. Okay, just like that. And first I'm going to start attaching those two semi-spheres together without the ball, and at some point I will add the ball. So I will start as I'm exiting from this yellow bead. I will go through the opposite yellow, just like that. Then I'll go back in circle through the same yellow bead. Okay, then I'm going through two beads. Okay, just like that. And I will go through my previous yellow and I'm connecting them. Okay, then through the following two beads. Okay, then back through this yellow. Okay, now these three beads are connected. Okay, then I'm going through the yellow and the red one, then back through this red one again, and back again and through the following yellow. Okay, I think you could do connect two beads together and not one, and this will make your work faster. And I will continue, and when it's time to add my ball inside, I'll be back. Okay guys, and now I connected all of those beads, and I think it's time to add my ball at this stage. Okay, now I will put it inside and I will continue what I was doing up until now. So I'm going back through this bead, connecting those two together, then going through these two beads, back through this one, then going in this direction through these two beads, back through the red one. Okay, then through the red and through the yellow, and just like that. Then through this yellow one. Okay, and I will continue absolutely the same way until all of my beads here are connected. Okay, when I'm ready, I'll be back to tell you what's coming up next. Okay guys, and here I am, where I'm connecting my last beads here. Okay, then what I want to do is go through all of those yellow beads and exit here through one of my red ones. Okay, just see how my bead looks. Okay, now as I'm exiting from this bead in that direction, what I want to do is take one yellow bead, I will slide it down, and I want to go through the opposite bead, through the opposite thread bead, and in the same direction where my thread is pointing to. Okay, and I'm pulling. Now this is what I have. Okay, and I will go one more time through this yellow one because I wanna make it fit stronger, and you could do 3 times if you want. Okay guys, and now here I will make some knots and I will cut my thread. Okay, so I'm going through some beads here and I'm making a loop. Then I'm going once and I'm going second time through the loop I've made, and I make sure I'm between those 2 beads where I started my knot from, and I'm pulling. Okay, then guys, I will repeat this step several more times, and when I'm ready I will cut my thread. Okay guys, and when I cut my thread, this is what I have. If you don't want your thread to show, you could use clear thread, but here for tutorial purposes, because I want you to see my thread, I'm using blue thread. Okay, now here I will attach my jump ring and my ear wire, and in order to do this I will open up my jump ring and I will put it here in this hole of this 8/0 bead. Okay, then I will take my ear wire and I will squeeze back my jump ring, and now guys, my earring is ready. Okay guys, and now my earrings are ready. So if you like them and you want to see more videos like this, it's a good idea to subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified for my new absolutely free videos. And if you want to support me and make me do more tutorials, please like, share and comment, and I promise I'll answer to all of your questions in the comments. So that was it from me. Bye bye.